Hey, let's
Flinny.
move on. Flinny. Alex checked in today with a fantastic phone call. I thought this was a great call. I thought it started off hot. Thought it was going in the right direction. You can tell when the caller pisses Felger off in the first 8 seconds of the call, we're off and running.
He was so douchey, though. The way he opened it up was so dinkish.
Look who's talking over
I'm
here.
starting to wonder
really.
I'm starting to wonder if Alex had a hearing problem because anytime we talked, he just kept talking.
And I do want to remind you, this is WBZ FM and HD1 Boston. Just want to keep everything legal. Let's get to Alex's call, and we honked it out because he was clearly a Patriots fan, so we broke out the honkometer.
Excellent.
Alex in Andover, what do you think of the Ravens?
Let me start by saying you guys really cracked the NFL draft code there last segment, drafting the best players off the best college teams like Bama. That's very cutting edge.
Okay, jackass. How have the Patriots drafted the last, several years? Have they drafted the best players off the best college programs?
Sometimes they have. I don't want to get into the Ravens draft strategy. I have real takes I want to get into.
Alex has some real takes.
We talk about these tomato can games from the divisional round for Tom. Tom doesn't even play in the wild card round. Does he get no credit? He just gets buys.
When was the last time they were in the wild card
I
round?
think it was 09, right? That was a wild card round game.
Do you remember that game? Who was that? Who beat them?
It's the Ravens.
Oh, so that Ravens team that does that stupid, obvious strategy of drafting the best players from the best colleges, which everyone does, the last time you actually played in the wild card round, which you want to take away from Joe Flacco, they came in here and literally kicked your ass onto the street. Was that the game you're talking about?
They did obliterate us in 2009.
Okay. Alex, I'm sorry. The Ravens are frauds because
they're number 2 in sacks this year in the NFL, 49. Did you know 23 of those sacks came against the Titans, Buccaneers, Falcons, and Jaguars? 0 sacks in the 2012 AFC title game against us. Did you know they had just 2 sacks in the 41-7 loss against us last year? This narrative about their pass rush being this dominant force, and that's how you beat the Patriots, that might be true, but it's not how the Ravens beat the Patriots. It's how the Giants beat the Patriots. The Pats have only allowed 12 sacks in 11 games that unit has played together. They've averaged 34.7 points per game offensively. So there's no coincidence between good offensive line play and offensive production. It's gone hand in hand.
Good offensive line play leads to good offense. It's also a revolutionary concept.
Alex, you got a score for Saturday?
They're going to cover 7. That's all you need to know.
that was an excellent call. Alex, call anytime. It was a good call.
He was good. Unflappable.
Great phone, unflappable. And Jimmy and Beetle liked him, which is all that matters. Jones, what do you got coming up on your program?
Well, it's a little shorter now. We're going to 7:30.
Aw, poor Jones.
We got plenty of time. We'll take you up to the Bruins and Penguins tonight. We're going to get to some thoughts on the Bruins with Charlie Jacobs, his commentary from yesterday, what it means for Peter Chiarelli and Claude Julien. We're going to start, though, with Brandon Browner. I think this is an interesting game for him. Joe Flacco draws as many penalties as any quarterback in the league. He has consistently over the last 4 or 5 years. Brandon Browner gets as many penalties as any cornerback in the league, at least since he came back this season. So is this a game where you really get that referendum, what you've talked about, Tony? Are you okay trading the penalties for the physicality? Will we get an answer on that in this game this weekend?
Okay, Jones, sorry we're late. He comes away in 90 seconds after Beatles update. No commercials here. We're giving away Patriots tickets to Saturday's game tomorrow. You hear me? Tomorrow, 3:55, 4:55, 2 pairs each to Patriots-Ravens at Gillette Stadium. So be sure to be tuning in then. Be sure to be tuning in starting at 2 p.m. Maz, any final words?
Nope.
See everybody tomorrow.
This is Boston's home for sports. From the Town Fair Tire Studio, WBZ FM and HD1 Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub.